Late bin... You've not cut me off yet, have you? Come on. I know you haven't. Late bin collection fails with assist list, fails with West. Councillors, the above is happening very often. Even last week, for instance, a collection, normally Thursday, was continued the next day. This is your 3-weekly bin collection. Sometimes it is the following week, so you can understand where I'm coming from, and the residents. Because of continued complaints from residents, whilst I was carrying out my duties as an elected councillor, I consulted members of the frontline staff. That's the workers, the bin men, that have to put up with it all. Whilst I consulted members of the frontline staff as to the reason why they were sometimes days and weeks late. They gave me a list of reasons, a list. One of many of the reasons in the list, which I think is important, is two. One of the many of them, they now have to go further to tip. So they've got to go further now. I don't know where the original tip was, but they have to go further. So that was time consuming. That's been implemented in. The assist list also was drawn to my attention. They say it is getting longer, the assist list. Now, on the information I've received from the council, in order for residents and officers who live in our borough to qualify for this assist list, some of them are as follows, and it's massive, I can tell you. If anybody gets past it, it's Cllr. Illness, disability, pregnancy, and some of the criteria is you must be physically unable to put your bins out, and also anybody at 18 living in the house that could put the bins out, you don't qualify. Also, in order to assist your application, you may be asked for supporting documents, attendance allowance, disability allowance, mobility allowance, sickness benefits. Massive it is. If you do not meet any of the requirements, the answer is no. You don't get nowhere on the assist list. I think it is important also to draw your attention further to another time-consuming matter, such as many of the driveways, and Councillor, leader of the Lib-Dems, he has a long driveway, you might know something about this. They're very long, and the occupants are on the assist list, Councillor Sykes. More time collecting and returning their bins. So has it gone, Councillor Sykes? Are councillors aware of the assist list and the fact it is getting longer? No, it's there, Councillor Sykes. You'll know about the long driveway that you've got, and you're on the assist list.
Mr. Bates, thank you very much for your question. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. If you can take a seat now, so we'll try and answer that question. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for the question. I ask on Councillor Shah to respond, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Mr. Bates did say that these were concerns that were raised to him while he was a councillor, so I'd be interested to know what he did as a councillor once these issues were raised with him. But whilst the assisted collection lists do fluctuate, there have been no significant increase in the numbers over the past few years. There have been no changes to tipping sites used by Oldham Council for domestic collections in the past decade, therefore distance to tips remains exactly the same. On occasion, refuse or recycling collections do not get completed on the scheduled day of collection, and the majority of time this is due to a vehicle breakdown or a spike in recycling participation or tonnages on that particular week. These collections are prioritised by the service and therefore collected the following day.